Took a bit of a detour, I said 2 weeks ago, in that we tried to understand the concept of what the Confession of Faith calls the light of nature. The light of nature. Now, this is not a total detour. In fact, the confession mentions the light of nature in both paragraphs 1 and 6 of chapter 1. So it's a helpful thing to study in order to understand what the light of nature is, particularly as we compare and contrast it with the Holy Scriptures, and yet, nevertheless, it is somewhat of a detour. Now, 2 weeks ago, we talked about the relationship between the light of nature and what we call natural theology, or a knowledge of God that is known by nature apart from the Scriptures. And we saw that far from denying in natural theology, our confession, in fact, though it does not use the term natural theology, yet in a sense it does natural theology. It says, the light of nature and the works of creation and providence do so far manifest the goodness, wisdom, and power of God. So from nature, as man observes the works of creation and providence, he concludes several things about God, namely that God exists, that he is good, wise, and powerful, and that he is to be worshipped. This is natural theology. We saw furthermore that Scripture itself attests to this knowledge of God in nature. We read in Romans chapter 1, verses 18 through 20, Paul says, "The wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who suppress the truth in unrighteousness, because that which is known about God is evident within them. For God made it evident